This is big breaking news. A massive explosion has happened at a power plant, and this has left people in the dark in the middle of winter. Temperatures are hitting -30 below zero, and we are also having the water systems shut off as well too. This is happening right now, and people have been dealing with this for days already. So let's get into all the details here. Really quick, guys, please hit that like and hit that subscribe. I'm posting every day, keeping you updated on this big news, and it just helps to get these warnings out. I appreciate that. So this is what's going on right now. This is happening in Nebraska, right? A quote citywide outage is happening for the city's power systems in Broken Bow, Nebraska, right? The local power plant there experienced a failure and an explosion. This happened Thursday, and people have been sitting in the cold since Thursday with no power, sitting in the dark and sitting in the cold. And the water systems have been taken offline as well too, right? Because the water systems depend on the city's electricity to keep the pumps going, to keep the pressure going for the water. So this is what people are dealing with right now. And temperatures were hitting -30 below zero. There's also reports here they are offering people to stay at hotels in the local area as well too. Multiple hotels have offered free rooms for people if you're dealing with the situation. You can call them the Arrow Hotel, which is in Broken Bow, Nebraska. You can call them, right? Borders Inn and Suites by Cobblestone is offering free hotels, and Cobblestone Hotel and Suites in Broken Bow, Nebraska is offering free hotels as well too. And it says that Third City Christian Church is remaining open as a shelter for people as well. So these temperatures are deadly. You definitely need some type of power or wood stove or fireplace, something along these lines, to deal with this situation. And this is day 2 going on day 3 that people have been just sitting in the dark, freezing. And especially at night, these temperatures drop quickly, and the wind in these areas can hit 30, 40, 50 miles an hour, sometimes 100 mile an hour on some days, but sustained winds of 20, 30 mile an hour can happen easily, right? And emergency crews in the area are urging people to stay away from the power plant right now. They're working to get the situation under control and working to get the power back on for people. And they also said that they're working to reroute power as well to bring the flow of power from different sources instead of this power plant that is currently shut down. All right, I want you to listen here really quick too, just to give you some more information about what's going on. This is a local news report. This is ABC 8 News out of Nebraska. Listen to this really quick.
Breaking now, authorities in Broken Bow dealing with the aftermath of a power plant fire. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Rod Fowler. Crews are working to restore power from early this morning due to what the city administrator is calling a catastrophic failure. An explosion and a fire broke out around 6:30 this morning at Broken Bow's power plant. That's just northwest of Kearney. It happened when the temperature was about 30 below zero. Several homes and businesses were affected. 2 people were taken to the hospital due to smoke inhalation.
Additionally, the explosion impacted the city's SCADA systems, which automates key water service controls. Crews are currently working to manually maintain and control water services until the system can be restored.
But to be safe, the city opened 2 shelters for those who were affected. Now, the cause of that explosion has yet to be determined. That could take some time, but something like this, as we all know, can happen anywhere. And we reached out to our local power stations to find out what they would do. Channel 8's Jake Coleman joins us live from the Rokeby Generation Station in Southwest Lincoln. Jake?
Yeah, Rod, certainly a scary situation there in Broken Bow today, but we wanted to reach out to local officials here in Lincoln to see how they would respond to a similar emergency. Now, I'm live here at the Rokeby Generation Station, one of 3 generation facilities here in the Lincoln area, all serving different regions, of course, but all sort of serving the same purpose. They're natural gas-fired plants, all equipped to serve a higher supply than the demand. Now, it would certainly take a lot to put Lincolnites out of power, but Jim Dutton with LES says the Rokeby Generation Station plays a key role in severe weather.
On times where it gets super cold like this, like the cold snap we're experiencing now, or even in the summer when it gets really hot, and there's a lot of power flowing on the line. Sometimes they can't get power as economically from other sources. So that's when our local generation units get dispatched, and that's when we come online.
But if there were ever a critical situation like the one in Broken Bow, officials say there are plenty of procedures in place, such as making sure their operation and maintenance staff are fully trained how to handle everything, and they have plenty of written emergency procedures. Now, while the 3 power generations are a crucial part of Lincoln's energy infrastructure, there are certainly several more pieces in play. Hear more from him coming up here on the news tonight, here on Channel 8. For now, reporting live here in Lincoln, Jake Coleman, Channel 8 News.
All right, so you heard that there. That was the local ABC 8 News giving you some more information. They're saying that this was a gas-fired power plant, right? And some type of explosion happened. And the guy that works on these power plants, he was insinuating that maybe there was some type of overload of the system, and he was saying these systems typically come online when people are using a lot of electricity in the area when it's cold, right? So everyone's got the heat cranked up. It was -30, it was saying at the time, so that kind of makes sense, that theory that maybe the system was just overloaded, right? Something happened, something failed due to trying to generate too much power, going over capacity, and cause this fire, cause this explosion, right? So let me know what you guys think down below. Please just hit it up for me down there. It helps to get these warnings out, guys, so people know what's happening. And this is just a alert too, a warning too, so you are prepared in these situations, all right? It's always good to have a generator, so you can plug in a heater, right? A space heater, something along those lines. There's also space heaters that run off little propane tanks, all right? Those little green $5 to $10 propane tanks, you can screw them right in. Little space heaters from them. There's also things like wood stoves, right? Fireplaces, obviously pellet stoves. All these things are going to work when the power's out, all right? And you need to have some type of backup source if you live in an area where it gets this cold, all right? You have to, for survival, right? So let me know what you guys think down below. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying prepared, staying stocked up. I hope you have big blessings for your life and your family, and I hope you have a big old blessed day.